Hi everyone, Cass from frogcrafting here, and today I'm going to show you guys how I mod my Minecraft games in a hopefully simple and straightforward tutorial. I just want to start off by saying that I'm playing on Minecraft Java 1.16.5 and I'm using the MultiMC launcher for instance management. There are several ways to mod Minecraft, but I find that using the MultiMC launcher is the easiest way for me, and it's just how I prefer to do it. If this is your first time ever modding Minecraft, it can be a bit overwhelming, so let me quickly explain. Minecraft mods are not like resource packs in the fact that they are not drag and drop. You're going to need a mod loader to understand the code for the mods, and the most popular mod loaders are Forge and Fabric. I use both Forge and Fabric for different things, but today we're installing a Forge instance. Another good thing to know is that mods sometimes have dependencies, so you need to double check each and every mod you install to make sure that they don't list another required mod. These code libraries may seem pointless, but they contain really important information for the mod, and they're generally pretty lightweight on the game. Later in the tutorial, I'm going to show you what I mean by this. And modding can be pretty buggy, so though most popular mods are stable, I've had games get corrupted before. Just to be safe, always make sure that you're taking backups of your games, just in case anything happens, so you don't lose your entire world. Another thing I want to quickly mention is that the amount of mods that you can add to your game is completely dependent on your computer, how much RAM you can allocate to Minecraft, what your specs are like, what your CPU and your GPU are able to handle. So just because I'm able to load so many mods in one world doesn't mean everyone can load those same amounts of mods. It really depends on your computer. For this testing, I usually add mods one by one, just in case I'm not sure, just so I can see what the limits of my computer are. So with all of that said, let's actually begin adding mods to the game. Alright, so the first thing I recommend doing is going to Google and typing in MultiMC. Again, MultiMC is an instance management program for Minecraft. Click on download, and then you're going to download whatever version is right for your computer. Do note that under download and install, it does say that you need to unzip it before you can access the install. I unzipped mine and I put it in my downloads folder. You can put it wherever you'd like. And then you're gonna go to the part that says MultiMC, and it's an application type file, and double click. That's gonna bring up the MultiMC program, and yours should be completely clean and empty. Click on settings, and then we're gonna go and click on accounts. And here under add account, I logged in with my Java account details. And now on the right, you can see that my username is there for Minecraft. Now we're gonna click on add instance. I'm gonna name my instance modding just for the ease of us finding it, but you can name your instance whatever you'd like. And then click on the version of the game that you want to install. For the tutorial, we're doing 1.16.5. Now we have basic Minecraft setup and we can start to add the mods. On the right side of the launcher, go to Edit Instance. This is going to bring up a menu that is super useful and convenient for MultiMC. You can manage worlds in here, you can add servers, you can do screenshots, there's resource packs and mods. This screen is so helpful and so useful. Let's hit Install Forge on the right, and then in this screen you're going to pick the version you want of the Forge mod loader. I usually go with the one that's starred because that one is the most stable in my opinion. You can try a different version, but I usually just stick with the starred one. Hit OK, and then we've got Forge installed. Super easy. Now we're going to add the mods. On the right you can click Install Mods, and on the left you could go to Loader Mods. They go to the same screen. This is the simplest way to add mods to your game. You can just hit the add button and then you can load them from your downloads, and it's really awesome. But we need to actually go download some mods before we add them. Let's go to Google, and then we're gonna search for CurseForge. Now, CurseForge is one of the only places I recommend getting mods from. They are super well established and they have a great moderation team. I've personally never had any issues downloading a mod from CurseForge before. So click on the official website, and then you're gonna click on Minecraft. Now, this first screen that pops up is purely mod packs. We're going to go underneath the Minecraft picture and go to mods. Here, I'm going to change the version from all versions to 1.16.5 because that's the version we're playing in. Once your page quickly reloads, it's going to show you all of the mods that are available for 1.116.5. And from here is where you're going to actually start looking for the mods that you want to use. Now, quickly scrolling down, I'm going to immediately download the Quark mod because I've already used this mod in the past and I really like this mod. I'm going to click on download, and then it's going to bring up a new page where it starts to download. In the bottom, when it pops up and says this file can harm your computer, just hit yes. It's a jar file, and it's always going to say that, whether it's Optifine or mods or whatsoever. But they're not viruses. You can download them safely, especially from CurseForge. Now let's look for another one. You can search with the search bar at the top of the page, or you can just keep clicking through the pages. Honestly, scrolling through the pages is how I've found some really awesome mods in the past. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I cut out some of the part where I was looking for this mod, but I think this is the second mod we're going to download. It's called the Untitled Duck mod, and it looks super, super cute. Now, checking the page here at the bottom, it says, note you will need to install the Gecko library forge for the mod to work. At the beginning of the video, we talked about dependencies, and this is what I meant by a dependency, so we need to go get this library of code, which is another mod on the website, before the Untitled Duck mod will work. Luckily, most mod authors have them linked. If they don't, you can just Google the name that they give with CurseForge and it'll usually be the first result. We're gonna download both of those mods into our downloads folder, and then we're gonna try to add them to our Minecraft game. Open your MultiMC back up, and I'm still on the mod loader screen. I'm gonna go to the right side where it says add, and then I'm going to go to my downloads folder and add the 3 mods that we just downloaded. Now it's time to test our mods and make sure they work. So double click on your instance, and that's gonna open Minecraft. Do note that the first time you open a modded instance, it's going to take a little bit longer to open than it normally would, and the more mods that you add, the longer it can take for your game to load them all. And we have run into an error. So I broke one of the first rules of modding, and that was checking whether or not Quark had a dependency. So we need to go install this mod before Quark will even let us load into the game. I added the new mod to my game, the same process as before, and now we're going to relaunch our game to make sure it loads. And this is why it's super, super important to make sure that you just always double check from the beginning that you're adding the right mods to your game. It appears this time that everything's loaded, but I'm going to put my game in full screen and we're going to create a new world. Now from here, we're just going to test and make sure that everything works. So in our creative tab, I'm going to search for a vertical slab because I know that those work in Quark. And now for the rest of the video, I'm just going to mess around with blocks and make sure that everything works for both Quark and the Untitled Duck mod. One common issue I do hear is that if you have a newer version of Java, if you've recently purchased it in like the last year or so, some people aren't able to use MultiMC. So if you have a new copy of Java, you might have to use a different method. There are tons and tons of helpful tutorials on how to set up a CurseForge instance. That's how I originally learned how to do it. I do try to help as many people as I can in the comments, but I don't know everything. I'm still also learning a lot about modding Minecraft, so if I don't know, I will tell you that I don't know. But yeah, like I mentioned before, I think setting up a modded instance is the easiest in MultiMC. I even use MultiMC for regular Minecraft or playing on servers, or I mean, pretty much anything Minecraft related I prefer out of the MultiMC launcher now rather than the regular launcher. And that's pretty much it. That's the tutorial, guys. This was super highly requested on TikTok during the time that I've been posting my mod series. I am going to be starting a new modded 117.1 series on TikTok with the Fabric mod loader, so if you guys aren't already following me on TikTok, make sure you guys check me out. It's at frogcrafting on TikTok, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming mod videos, tutorials, series, or anything else that we upload onto the channel. With all of that said, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave me a comment if you have any concerns or any feedback, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!